ay, caminando por las calles en Logan Heights. Ay, 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 caminando por las calles en Logan Heights. Ay, 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 caminando por las calles en Logan Heights. Ay, 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 caminando por las calles en Logan Heights.
Cuando yo me vine para Barrio Logan, luego fueron mis problemas, empecé yo, ya después me embaracé de mi hija nació aquí en Barrio Logan.
I wasn't able to run, I wasn't able to go outside, well I was, but I had to be like covered, I always had to be wearing the sweater.
Mi hija tiene sinusitis, tiene asma, y todo lo que se deriva de alergias.
I was sick all the time, and I wasn't able to go do things that other children were able to do.
Tiene estos problemitas y es lo que ella afecta a que no pueda ella practicar ningún deporte, correr, salir para afuera cuando está haciendo frío.
I think I have breathing problems because of the stuff that's in the air.
The problems with the pollution in Barrio Logan are many. One of the main problems is that there's industry right next door to residences, and industries that use very heavy chemicals that are known to cause a lot of ailments. We have plating shops that use very heavy chemicals. We have all sorts of industries that you wouldn't find in a residential area, like painting shops for autos that are sited right next door to homes that emit heavy toxics into the air in the community. And in the traffic, we are surrounded not only by the freeways, but also by the Coronado Bridge, and the traffic in the morning and the afternoon is very heavy. And also the heavy traffic that goes in and out of the community, serving the industries that are within the community, is another source of pollution for the residents. The main concern that residents have is the high incidence of asthma. Barrio Logan residents have 3 times the national average in asthma, aside from a lot of ailments that are also associated with pollution, such as skin conditions, eye irritants, ear and nose problems, and all of these conditions are related to high pollution emissions. Also, there's a high incidence of birth defects, and we are now know that it's caused by the heavy industrial pollution within the residence.
You know, I love my neighborhood, but what I would change is probably all the bad stuff in the air, because that's what makes a lot of people sick. You know, like if you go down to other neighborhoods, you'll see that there's not a lot of people as sick as over here. So yeah, why don't they get all the bad stuff?
I wouldn't blame the businesses because they have the right to be there. I'll blame government that allows for such of situations to exist. And they only allow it to exist in communities of color, because if you go to any of the more affluent white communities throughout the United States, you don't see the situations that we see in every part of the country that you go to. So this is an issue of environmental injustice.
Usually, if you go down to La Jolla and stuff, you won't see factories over there. I don't know why they chose to put it here, but yeah, I think they should move them.
Well, I think the reason why people in Barrio Logan do not have access to health care, I think there are various factors. I think one of the factors is that the people in this community, they may not be aware of how the healthcare system in San Diego or in the nation works. And so there may be just a lack of understanding. And the mission of family health centers is to provide accessible, comprehensive health services to the community. And so here at the health center, we offer many programs for those individuals who have no health insurance, starting with what we call a sliding scale. And we know that Latinos have a greater incidence of certain chronic conditions, and those include diabetes, hypertension, asthma. Family Health Centers of San Diego was actually part of a scientific study that assessed the impacts of local air pollution. At that time, we determined that there were approximately 22,000 children living with asthma in these neighborhoods. When the children come to the clinic, we have a team of pediatricians who are very well trained on how to deal with asthma. And so the pediatricians will give them proper asthma medication, and we'll again teach them how to prevent asthma attacks, what type of things the parents can do at home. So our mission is not only to do the basic medical care, but to bring ancillary and specialty services that will benefit those that we serve.
Well, the goal of the Environmental Health Coalition is to have everyone, regardless of race or color of their skin, live in communities that are safe. The way that we do the work is through community empowerment. We go out there and educate residents and even the polluters themselves on issues that could be changed or could be done. When we came to Barrio Logan in 1994, 95, there was not a lot of participation with people in the community. We have changed that. I think people are more active now. And by doing so, they have been able to change some of the issues in the community. So as long as you're able to participate, get involved, be part of the process, that's the way to bring change about. And I think that's the way that we have brought change into this world. If people don't get involved, no changes come from it. You need to participate in the issues that are concerning you and your family. What Barrio Logan needs is a change of zoning so that industries are not mixed within the residential, and that would be accomplished by a change on the community plan. Right now, the community plan that they have allows for residences in industry, polluting industries, to be sited side by side in schools and daycare centers. So, we don't have the money to spend millions of dollars in order to shut one by one. So we're looking to have City Council have a resolution and change the community plan so that the residents from the community no longer suffer for those from those emissions that are clearly causing a lot of the ailments in the community.
Out of everywhere, for me, Logan's like the most beautiful neighborhood I've ever been in. It's like, I love this place, This is my home.